3D printed spiders, printing printed printers, printing spider printers, printing spiders, printing printed spider printers, printing spider printers, printing spiders, printing printed printer spiders, printing spider printers, printing spider printered printer printers. Item number: SCP-4663. Object Class: Keter. Footnote: formerly Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-4663 colonies are to be housed in Type 2 containment terraria and fed twice a week. No non-anomalous 3D printers are to be brought near SCP-4663 instances. SCP-4663 colonies may be used as waste disposal areas, according to the containment officer's discretion. Update: under no circumstances is a colony of SCP-4663 allowed to exceed a population of 500,000 instances. Description: SCP-4663 is an anomalous species of arachnid, indigenous to Europe and North and South America. SCP-4663 is capable of consuming all inorganic substances, but subsists mainly on metals and plastics. SCP-4663 instances internally process these materials and spin them into thread, which is used to construct SCP-4663-1 instances. SCP-4663-1 are living entities that resemble and function as 3D printers. However, they match no known product. Once fully constructed, SCP-4663 instances will begin feeding SCP-4663-1 biological material, which it will then use to print more SCP-4663 instances as their means of reproduction. As long as it is continually supplied with biological material, SCP-4663-1 is capable of creating new SCP-4663 instances at a rate of 1 every 150 seconds. A traditional colony of SCP-4663 will create one SCP-4663-1 instance for every 25 to 50,000 instances in the colony. While SCP-4663-1 resemble non-anomalous 3D printers and can be used identically to a traditional printer, many of the components of SCP-4663-1 instances serve secondary anomalous purpose, which include input/output and electrical ports, which function as mouths for SCP-4663 instances to deposit biological material, a display screen, which functions as SCP-4663-1's eyes, extruder functions that comprise as the intestines and anus of SCP-4663-1 instances, processing and excreting biological matter. Instances are also capable of using this extruder as a crude form of locomotion. The area in which spools of filament would be stored has been replaced with an organ analogous to a stomach, capable of storing significantly more matter than should be able to fit within SCP-4663-1. A cord which functions as a tail. If this cord is plugged into an electrical socket, SCP-4663-1's efficiency will increase by a factor of roughly 3,000%. SCP-4663 are additionally capable of repurposing non-anomalous 3D printers into SCP-4663-1 instances. The method by which they accomplish this is unknown. Due to the method of SCP-4663 reproduction, physical changes and evolutions happen frequently, with SCP-4663 and SCP-4663-1 being able to adapt completely to a new environment within roughly 4 hours of SCP-4663-1 being completed. Addendum 4663-A. On June 27, 2018, one of the SCP-4663 colonies in containment reached an approximate population of 1 million and began to act in a frenzied manner. All SCP-4663-1 instances in the colony ceased printing and were transported towards each other via cooperating SCP-4663 instances. As soon as the SCP-4663-1 instances were within a meter of each other, the SCP-4663 colony began to weave them together, rapidly consuming and repurposing the surrounding containment unit into raw materials. The resulting arachnoid construction, dubbed SCP-4663-2, was over 3 meters in height, and attempted to escape the site using an array of arachnid-based weaponry, creating new SCP-4663 instances at a rate of over 1,000 per second. As it traveled through the facility, The colony of SCP-4663 deconstructed the walls around it, repurposing them into additional appendages and SCP-4663-1 instances within SCP-4663-2. The SCP-4663 instances created during this time were over 6 times larger than usual, and were composed of various combinations of organic and inorganic material. SCP-4663-2 was captured and recontained several hours later. Based on its path of travel, it is currently believed that SCP-4663-2 is attempting to merge with a separate SCP-4663 colony in containment. The suspected colony underwent no changes in behavior during this time. Following this incident, SCP-4663 has been reclassified to Keter.